race call here of the B main. So it's fantastic that Matamoto is with us. And we're about to go racing with the B main. Huge crowd listening in at home and a very big crowd here as well. This is the 20-lap B main, 4 cars to qualify. The crowd is starting to cheer for their favourite driver. They come into the main straight. It is all go. And Wayne Thompson gets a good start on the outside of Paul Rumbold. And the former two-time state champion is on the outside. One car exits stage left, further back, and Wayne Thompson's in the fence. Down the back straight, he's lost about 9 spots. 10 spots make it now as they come out of turn 4. Paul Rumbold is your race leader. Second spot is Warren Vanzetti, Ray Leonard, Jeff Genev. Back then to Jason Mulgrew. Donna Vanzetti is 6th. 7th place is car number 3, which is Kane Munro. He goes back a spot. Half the track lights have gone out. Half the track lights are out again as they move down into Pitts Bend. The steward will decide whether the race continues as it's Paul Rumbold, the race leader from Vanzetti. Third place is Ray Leonard and Jeff Genev. Can't believe this is happening. So move down the back straight once again. It's Paul Rumbold in front from Warren Vanzetti. Third place is car number, I can't pick it up now. As they move down the back straight, might be Ray Leonard with only half the track lights working. As they move into the main straight, it's Rumbold, Vanzetti, back then to Ray Leonard, Jeff Genev, then to the 52 car of Jason Mulgrew. Donna Vanzetti is in 6th place as Wayne Thompson retires onto the infield. As they move down the back straight, it's Rumbold in front. In second spot, it's Vanzetti. Third spot, it's Ray Leonard. Vanzetti's off the curb. Jeff Genev in 4th place as they move into the main straight. Back then to Jason Mulgrew. Vanzetti is 6th. That's Donna, Evan Wakefield and Hayden Norman. So move into turn 1 and 2. Oh, Warren Vanzetti's run wide. Warren Vanzetti's gone out into 3rd place now. Ray Leonard goes into 2nd. Jeff Genev's there in 4th place. One car spun further back. I think it could be Bob Wakefield. The yellow lights are on. It's hard to see. And sadly, the track lights half of them have gone out again. So restart to coming up. And just for those who are here, a word from Matamoto and Damien. They're listening online. They've sent me a message. Mum is doing much better, and she told us that we should have gone racing tonight and kicked everyone's butt. So that's great news that Mum is doing a lot better after what happened yesterday. That's good news, and the crowd here, for those listening at home, are clapping. So Mrs. Amato is doing a lot better today, which is good news. That news coming through on the internet from Matt and also Damien.
Those of you that don't know, of course, last night we had a medical emergency, and it was Mrs. Amato who had to be taken to the hospital and then transferred to Perth.
So the race to continue in a moment with Rumbold leading, Warren Vanzetti and Ray Leonard. Jeff Genev is 4th, Jason Mulgrew is 5th, Donna Vanzetti is 6th. Remembering 4 cars qualify. They're asked to line up nose to tail. Set for a dispatch. Still a long way to go in this B main. We've had 1 stoppage so far. Racing. Rumbold leads Vanzetti into the main straight once again. Oh, Ray Leonard drives straight into the back of Vanzetti, who goes underneath of Warren, underneath of Rumbold, and takes the lead. A bit of carnage further back, but they sort themselves out. Rumbold's in trouble. The car didn't fire up, and he goes back to 3rd, maybe 4th, as Jeff Genev sneaks underneath. As they come into the main straight, it's Warren Vanzetti, a damaged Ray Leonard. Back to Jeff Genev, Paul Rumbold. Then we've got Jason Mulgrew. Donna Vanzetti is there in 6th place, and they're 2 and 3 abreast as they move into the back straight, and here comes Ray Leonard. Ray Leonard moves up on the outside. Rumbold goes back another couple. Donna Vanzetti comes underneath. Ray Leonard fights on the outside of Warren Vanzetti. This is for the lead. Jeff Genev right behind them. Back in fourth place, it's Jason Mulgrew. And then further back, Donna Vanzetti. They're still too wide into the back straight. Warren Vanzetti just in front. Second place is that of Ray Leonard. And Jeff Genev pokes the nose underneath. And right there with him is Jason Mulgrew. Four of them across the track almost here in the B main. Back to Donna Vanzetti. And coming through is Hayden Norman as the rest of the track lights start to slowly but surely come back on. And it's a freight train. There's nothing between the whole lot of them all of a sudden. Down the back straight is Warren Vanzetti just in front from Ray Leonard. Jeff Genev and Donna Vanzetti. Donna Vanzetti's into fourth place. On the outside now is Jason Mulgrew and Hayden Norman. Back then Evan Wakefield in seventh place as they go down into turn 1 and 2. And the back bumper's peeling off of Warren Vanzetti. Second spot is Ray Leonard. Jeff Genev right there. So too Donna Vanzetti, Jason Mulgrew, Hayden Norman and Evan Wakefield. You can throw a blanket over them. Ray Leonard back in front. On the outside is Warren Vanzetti. Right behind him is Jeff Genev and Donna Vanzetti. Back then to Hayden Norman, Evan Wakefield, Jason Mulgrew stuck on the outside. Back in eighth spot is about Mark Furphy as they move down into 1, into 3 and 4 again. And it's now Ray Leonard in front. Vanzetti second. Genev, Donna Vanzetti. Oh, one car spins here in the main straight. The 52 car of Jason Mulgrew. He stopped the car right on the edge of the track. We may have a yellow light. We do. What a hectic part of racing that was. 3 wide at points. The lead changed hands between Ray Leonard and Vanzetti. Donna Vanzetti has snuck up on the inside. Hayden Norman is right there. Evan Wakefield coming for a discussion. I never got to the back half of the field. The front half is so exciting. Stephen Cooper is back there with Kane Munro, Bob Wakefield, Brett Brennan, Michael Comley, Sean Reid, and Jason Mulgrew in 52. He was stuck on the outside of everybody else. And the good news is those track lights, all but 2 of them are back on now. Though some of them not quite up to full power. But we have a lot more light than what we did.
Actually, as I remember the old Claremont Speedway, Jace, there wasn't any more light than what we've got now.
No. So Evan Wakefield having a discussion with the clerk, of course. Bob Wakefield circulates around the outside. Just one more light to come on, which is on the back straight where the cars are now. Evan Wakefield, I believe, is being sent to the rear, I think. So Evan Wakefield, I believe, is the car that's being penalised. Michael Comley to go ahead of one car, Brett Brennan, which he has. So now we've got Michael Comley and Brett Brennan at the back of the field arguing over a spot, and Evan Wakefield wasn't sent rear of field, but he had a rather long discussion with the officials. One-way communicators have already addressed where these two are to start, that are running side by side. They've sorted themselves out. We'll go green next time. Now Michael Comley. Oh, for heaven's sake. Now Michael Comley wants to have a discussion. We're halfway through.
And it might seem that to a lot of the people watching that, hey, they're not racing for sheep stations, but tonight they are.
Well, they could buy shares in one.
Absolutely. This is state title time.
Yep.
And every position on a restart is important.
It is, because at the moment Michael Comley's way back there, but who knows where Michael Comley will finish up. Michael Comley, I think, is behind Brett Brennan, so he's third last. Fourth last. Righto, we'll go next time around. For those listening at home and those that are here, we've done 10, and by my mathematics, it means we've got 10 to go. 4 cars to qualify. Not forgetting this race meeting is being videoed. You can get a 2 CD set of the entire race meeting. Set for a dispatch once again in the B main, in front of the big crowd. Racing, Ray Leonard in front. Warren Vanzetti, Jeff Genev, Donna Vanzetti, Hayden Norman. They're all single file at the moment. There's only about 12 or 13 car lengths between first and last. So make their way to the back straight once again. And all of a sudden it's a race in 8 and a gap to the rest of them, headed up by Kane Munro in 9th. But Ray Leonard leads them into the front straight from Vanzetti. Genev, Donna Vanzetti is 4th. Back to Hayden Norman, Evan Wakefield. The next car through is the 54 of Mark Furphy. Stephen Cooper gets under him now. And we have an inquiry flag coming out to one of the lead cars. Ray Leonard in front. Vanzetti, Genev, Donna Vanzetti. Got 2 cars around further back. Michael Comley is one and Brett Brennan is the other. They sorted themselves out and the race does continue, though Michael Comley is now OUT out. Down the back straight once again. The 7 laps to go this time around for Ray Leonard. Warren Vanzetti right on his hammer. Jeff Genev, Donna Vanzetti. Hayden Norman, the first non-qualifier. Second, the non-qualifiers in 6th place is the 31 of Evan Wakefield. Then we got Stephen Cooper in a gap to the rest, headed up by Mark Furphy. Into pits Ben with a half a dozen laps to go. Ray Leonard still your leader from Vanzetti. That's 106 of Warren Vanzetti. Genev in 3rd. Donna Vanzetti 4th. Where will Hayden Norman go to find a way around the 104 of Donna Vanzetti? She hugs the curb as she's driving a mean line. She now looks for a way underneath her, Jeff Genev. She gets sent offline. This might be Hayden Norman's chance. It is. Hayden Norman is in 4th place. Donna Vanzetti fights back. He hasn't got past her and he won't. Donna Vanzetti back into 4th place. Hayden Norman now looks underneath. Hayden Norman and Donna Vanzetti side by side. This could end in tears. Hayden Norman goes into 4th. Donna Vanzetti to 5th. Evan Wakefield might come underneath. There's only a couple to go. Ray Leonard is clear. Warren Vanzetti is 2nd. 3rd is Jeff Genev. 4th place is that of Hayden Norman. And Donna Vanzetti has some work to do. The inquiry flag is coming out though. Will it be going to Hayden Norman? Will there be another twist in the tail? Yes, there will be. Hayden Norman racing under inquiry with 2 to go. Donna Vanzetti is 5th. So it may be a hold all tickets on 4th place. As Ray Leonard gets away, there'll be 2 to go this time around. Warren Vanzetti 2nd. Jeff Genev, Hayden Norman, Donna Vanzetti and then Evan Wakefield. Further back after that, Stephen Cooper gets underneath of Evan Wakefield. 1.5 to go. Ray Leonard leads the B main. He leads comfortably. 2nd is Warren Vanzetti. 3rd is Jeff Genev. Hayden Norman with an inquiry flag over his head is in 4th place. And Donna Vanzetti is 5th. Stephen Cooper, Evan Wakefield, then Furphy, Bob Wakefield, Kane Munro. Back then to Sean Reid, Jason Mulgrew and Brett Brennan. There's only one thing still certain, and that is Ray Leonard is going to win the B main. Ray Leonard will advance to the A main later tonight. 2nd place goes to Warren Vanzetti. Jeff Genev is 3rd. Hayden Norman is 4th. Donna Vanzetti, Stephen Cooper. Back then Evan Wakefield, Bob Wakefield, Mark Furphy, Sean Reid, Kane Munro. Back to Jason Mulgrew and Brett Brennan. There is an inquiry flag on the fourth place car. It is a hold all tickets on fourth place at the moment. Here's our winner through. Put your hands together for position 17 in the A main. It will be Ray Leonard from Kalgoorlie. Will Ray turn around? Yes, he will, and he'll be talking to Grant in a moment. We'll wait for the official placings on the B main. Ray Leonard is the winner though. Grant, a great race. Will Ray come and talk to you, Grant?
Yeah, I didn't know whether to do the Usain Bolt impersonation and rush down there or wait for Ray to come. But Ray's here now. Give a chance to get the helmet and the balaclava off. Been a pretty tough drive over the 20 laps to win the B main. A little bit of work to do at the front. We'll talk about that in a moment, but certainly a great victory at the end of the day for Ray Leonard, who comes all the way from Kalgoorlie. Ray, a great race.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Let's hope we can do something in the A main. Special thanks to me pit crew, my sponsors. Yeah, I wasn't going to come, but they made me, so thanks to them.
Well, Ray, you're out of position 17. Any work you reckon you need to do?
Maybe a little. I can't see.
You'll be able to see when you get to that A main. Congratulations, Ray Leonard, the winner of the B main. He'll be out of position 17, as mentioned, and then behind him, Warren Vanzetti, that we know.